All right, I want to do a couple problems here where we just sort of do some examples of the kinds of problems we're going to see later on and that you're going to be doing on your practice. I don't want to go over the practice problems on here because I don't want you to do them yourselves. But suppose I've got a triangle and it's, maybe it's like right triangle. It's got to be a right triangle. Let's call it E, B, C. Very original. And we'll say that this side is 4, this side is 3, and this side is 5. I use those numbers because I know that that's a Pythagorean triple. It makes a right triangle. Okay, suppose I wanted to find, I'm asked to find sine of angle A, cosine of angle A, and tangent of angle A. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to label each of these sides opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse, because I know that's what goes into sine, cosine, and tangent. Now, the key thing is that opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse are relative terms. They're all relative to what angle are we looking at. It's going to be relative to one of our acute angles. We don't ever do it relative to the right angle. So we're interested in sine, cosine, tangent of angle A, so we'll label everything with respect to angle A. So opposite is going to be, the opposite side will be the side that's opposite angle A. So here's A, the opposite side of the triangle is over here, BC. So this will be my opposite, and I'll just write opposite right there above the 3. From angle A, adjacent is the side next to A. Well, there's two sides next to A, but this one here, the side that's AB, is the hypotenuse. So I'll just write hypotenuse there. And then I know the adjacent side is the other side that's adjacent to A. Okay, so I've got adjacent, opposite, hypotenuse. Now I want to find sine A, cosine A, tangent A. What does each one mean? Well, let's go back to SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA. Okay, so that means that sine. Hold on a second. Alright, sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, that's a J, and tangent is opposite over adjacent. See how that works? Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so sine is opposite over hypotenuse, which is, opposite is 3, hypotenuse is 5. So sine of A is 3/5. Done. Cosine of A. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent is 4, hypotenuse is 5, so it's 4/5. And tangent A, I'll move this down a bit. Tangent A is opposite over adjacent, which is 3/4. So we've got our three things. Sine A is 3/5, cosine A is 4/5, tan A is 3/4. Done. One other kind of problem. So let's suppose we're given something like this. Let's look at number 11 here. We're asked to find, what are we asked to do? We're asked to find the value of each trigonomic ratio to the nearest 10,000. Okay, so cosine, we're asked to find cosine z. So the first thing I want to do on this, any of these, is say, here's z, here's the angle that I'm interested in. Everything is with respect to angle z. What is opposite? Opposite z would be this side here. So this, I will label it opposite. Which side is adjacent? Adjacent side is, well, the hypotenuse is here. So this one is adjacent. Okay, now I've got my three sides labeled. Cosine z, that's adjacent over hypotenuse. Well, adjacent is 12. Hypotenuse is 15. And they wanted to the nearest 10,000. Seems a little excessive in this case, but 12 divided by 15, 0.8. I guess that would be 0.8000. You know, if you really want to do it to the nearest 10,000. There it is. Why don't you pause the video and try number 13 here. Okay, now I'll come back and show you from C. I'm going to label opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse, and then because I'm going from angle C, right? So tan C is going to be opposite over adjacent, so that's 40 divided by 30, and I know that that's going to be 1.3, we're doing to the nearest 10,000, so 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, done. We'll try another one. Let's try this one here, number 18. So again, pause the video, come back and check it. Okay, sine Z, so here's Z. Opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. So sine Z, it's going to be opposite over hypotenuse, so 30 over 50. And you can do that in your calculator if you want, but it's 0.60. I don't know why they say to the nearest 10,000. They're all really simple. But no, sorry, just the 3 zeros. That's good enough. All right.